Welcome to my tarot card reading for Virgo April 2015. Let's start immediately with your reading, my dear Virgo. We have Iku, we have the Two of Staff, we have Saint Barbara, the Tower, and we have the Nine of Staff, the Five of Cups, Pluto, Scorpio. From beginning to end and in the middle, the cards, what they're talking about is something is going to end. Something is coming to an end. Something is going to finish. Whichever way you want to put it is saying that there is a chapter that is going to be closed in your life. Something that is kaput. It depends. This is a general reading. So it can manifest in many ways. It could be at the end of a relationship. It could be that you end the relationship. It could be that someone else is the one ending the relationship. It could be that you end up a contract, or the contract is terminated by a second or third party. But the thing is that the tarot cards are talking about something that is going to come to an end. Something that might shake you up. If you are a little bit arrogant, stubborn, rigid, the Tower is letting us know that you are going to be hit really strong so you can wake up and smell the coffee. Pluto, Scorpio. Pluto is all about also death, but at the same time it's about holding into something or onto something. You have to learn to let go, my dear Virgo. You have to learn to let go. Don't be so rigid. The tarot cards are saying that there is a death. Literal, figurative, whatever it is, but there's something that is going to come to an end for you during April 2015. We have the Nine of Staff. Is Jesus, when he's victorious, is about martyrdom. Upside down is about victimhood. So don't be a victim, okay? And I hope that you know the difference between a martyr and a victim. Sorry. The Two of Staff, the union of whatever it is broken. So this is all about death. This is about failure, not being victorious. Okay? You might be a victim of circumstances. You might be a victim of your own stubbornness, of your own way of thinking, your rigidity, whatever way you want to call it. But the tarot cards are talking about something is going to come to an end. Be it because you are that one that initiates the end of whatever it is, or life is the one that initiates the process. Either way, that's the energy that we have for you for April 2015, my dear Virgo. Now let's pay attention to the rising sign, my dear Virgo, April 2015, and remember, this is Manu Tarot. Welcome to my tarot card reading for April 2015, Virgo and your rising sign, and this is Manu Tarot. Virgo, if your rising sign is Aries, what we have here is that you finally open your eyes. You finally realize what is going on. It might be that the situation that hits you brings down the veil that you have been carrying around for all this time, and you're finally able to see the situation that you are in, and you're capable to do something about it. Welcome to my tarot card reading for April 2015, Virgo and your rising sign, and this is Manu Tarot. If your rising sign is Taurus, Taurus, this is all about being not satisfied. And this unsatisfied feeling is the one creating all this dynamic of something coming to an end. It could be that you're not satisfied with whatever it is, and that forces you to bring to an end something in life. I'm sorry that I'm using the something a lot, but the something could be anything. It could be your job, it could be a relationship, it could be anything that you're doing, a project. The thing is that the underlying cause is insatisfaction. Okay? Now, if you are the one initiating the process of bringing something to a closure, then everything will be fine. But if you're still holding up into something or onto something that is not working and is causing so much sourness in your life, then life is going to do it for you, and it's going to bring up an end to the situation. But that's what we have for you, Virgo, with a rising sign in Taurus. Welcome to my tarot card reading for April 2015, Virgo and your rising sign. And this is Manu Tarot. Virgo, if your rising sign is Gemini, what we have for you is the following. Because you're an air sign, this is all about the intellect, thinking, analyzing, brooding. And that's what you're going to be doing. This situation that I described for you is going to force you into a state of analysis. You're going to be thinking, analyzing, rationalizing everything. The other way around is that this thinking, this analysis, forces you to create new ways of understanding, new perceptions in life that are going to trigger the change that I've been talking about here on the tarot card. So, in summary, if your rising sign is Gemini, changes are going to bring new perceptions into your life, new schemas, or these new perceptions and new schemas are forcing you to make big changes in your life to the point that many things must have to be cut off. Welcome to my tarot card reading for April 2015, Virgo and your rising sign. And this is Manu Tarot. Your rising sign, my dear Virgo, is Cancer. This is about pain. This is all about suffering. You might be suffering for a situation. It could be a love triangle. It could be that someone has stabbed you in the back. Whatever it is, the situation is causing you pain, and that is the trigger for you to initiate this process of death cycle, of finishing whatever you have to finish. Or it could be the other way around. Life brings you an end to something by stabbing you in the back. It goes either way. I hope that you understand the dynamic that I'm bringing forward. But that's what we have for you for April 2015, Virgo, with a rising sign in Cancer. Welcome to my tarot card reading for April 2015, Virgo and your rising sign. And this is Manu Tarot. If your rising sign is Leo, what we have really here is all the opportunities are going to be right in front of you. You will have a lot of choices, many ways to solve the problem, approach the situation. Whichever way you do it, it doesn't matter, but there are going to be options. Life might bring you the options, or you finally have the options, you know the options. But whatever it is closely related with finishing something. Okay? It could be that you finish up something voluntarily, and you will see that many doors will be open for you with many choices and many ways to solve the situation. Or you have already the resources to solve the problem. You just have to pick, but it involves that you have to close the door into something or someone or whatever it is. Okay? As long as you flow with the universe. Welcome to my tarot card reading for April 2015, Virgo and your rising sign. And this is Manu Tarot. So, if your rising sign is Virgo, what we have here is Virgo again. To Virgo. This is independence. You finally, whatever it is, you are becoming independent. It could be because that's what you wanted, or life pushed you into that line, independent. Be it because you separate, you divorce, whatever it is, you are fired. You have to you walk away from this job and you became more independent, more financially independent. But the thing is that these changes that I'm talking about are closely related with independence. Okay? Breaking a pattern. It could be a divorce, like I said before. You divorce from your partner and you become independent. And then, obviously, something is going to die off. Is the relationship and the lifestyle as you know it. Okay? That's the kind of dynamic that we're talking about here for April 2015 with a rising sign in Virgo if you are a Virgo. Welcome to my tarot card reading for April 2015, Virgo and your rising sign. And this is Manu Tarot. Rising sign Virgo is Libra. Libra. If your rising sign is Libra, we're talking about contracts. The end of contracts. That's technically the tarot card what they're saying. So this that is going to probably take you by surprise or not, that is going to hit you, is a contract that is going to come to an end, my dear Virgo with a rising sign in Libra. And remember that contracts for me are also relationships. Welcome to my tarot card reading for April 2015, Virgo and your rising sign. And this is Manu Tarot. Virgo, if your rising sign is Scorpio, I don't have to talk a lot. You should be used already to changes and transformation. Changes and transformation and coming to your life that are going to bring death, figuratively or not. They're going to bring death, changes. There are going to be a lot of changes, a lot of regeneration processes, a death cycle. That's what we're talking about. Many things are going to come to an end, be it because that's what you want or life brought it to you. Okay? Remember what I said at the beginning? If life brought it to you, it's because you're holding into something that you are supposed to let go. You're being very rigid, very arrogant, and you really need to work with that. Welcome to my tarot card reading for April 2015, Virgo and your rising sign. And this is Manu Tarot. Virgo, if your rising sign is Sagittarius, all these changes that I mentioned before, what they are going to be related is with moving. You finally decide to move on. You finally take action. You are a fire sign. You take action and you do it. You don't care. You just move on. Sorry. It could mean that you move out of your country. You move out of your house. You move out of the town, the valley, village. You move out. Literally speaking, you move out, which means traveling. This death cycle, this end that I'm talking about, brings with it if you are a rising sign in Sagittarius, moving out. It could be voluntarily, meaning that you decide to turn around, walk away, and leave everything behind you. Or life forces you to do such thing by killing the goose of the golden eggs. I'm being dramatic here. But what I'm saying is, whatever it is that you're holding into, you voluntarily walk away, or life is going to force you to walk away from it. Welcome to my tarot card reading for April 2015, Virgo and your rising sign. And this is Manu Tarot. Rising sign is Capricorn, my dear Virgo. What we have here is a lot of changes, a lot of restructuring, but you're being active, so highly probably you are the one initiating these changes, this reorganization in your life. You're better off if you make a little bit of strategies during this time of the year, but a lot of changes, a lot of reorganization, so you have to reorganize and change around. So if you have a job, you might be promoted to a different job, to a different position. That's why the tarot cards are announcing a death. Okay, we really need to understand the energy. The energy needs to be manifested some way, and we cannot be so rigid and so negative when we see something. We have to see all the possibilities. This is a general reading. I cannot adapt this. I cannot be doing something for an individual when this is general. So I'm just giving you a general guideline of the energy that is going to be manifesting, and going to give you ideas, so you have an idea, so you can grasp the concept that I'm bringing forward for you. But this is all about changes and reorganization that are bringing death. This reorganization could mean that you get kicked out of your job, or the other way around. You find a job, a position, you are promoted. It could be that. And obviously the tarot cards are talking about death, because your past position is not anymore. Okay, that's the dynamic that the tarot cards are talking about. Welcome to my tarot card reading for April 2015, Virgo and your rising sign. And this is Manu Tarot. So, if your rising sign is Aquarius, well, for you I don't have really great news, because all these death cycle that we're talking about are going to bring a little bit of sadness, a little bit of frustration, worrisome. You're going to be worried, you're going to be upset, crying, and maybe a little bit of insomnia because you're worried. This is the kind of energy that is bringing the changes that I mentioned before. The thing is that that could be related with your goals, your objectives in life. It sounds like whatever is going to happen in your life during April, obviously is not going to let you even finish your objectives and goals in life, at least for April, as you had planned before. So my best advice, instead of sitting down and crying out yourself, see it as this is not the right time to do it. Maybe later. It's going to be just a time to postpone, to think and reanalyze everything. Don't hold on into your objectives and goals, because then it's going to be even more painful, my dear Virgo, with a rising sign in Aquarius. Welcome to my tarot card reading for April 2015, Virgo and your rising sign. And this is Manu Tarot. Virgo, if your rising sign is Pisces, this is about introversion, And at the same time, it's about being very rigid, constricted, and also reorganization. But the thing is that don't be rigid, my dear Virgo, with a rising sign in Pisces. Try to be very flexible. You are a mutable sign, trying to be flexible. Don't cling into or cling onto something that is dying, that is not going to take you anywhere. It's not good. It's not going to do any good to you. If you insist in doing that, life is going to kill it for you. If you realize that it's not working, please don't be rigid, don't be stubborn, don't be arrogant. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Okay? That's what I have for you, my dear Virgo, with a rising sign in Pisces.